For those who don't know, I'm going to be away from Monday till Tuesday, I believe. So I'm not 100% sure at the moment whether I'll be back on Monday or Tuesday. But I will say is I have got a schedule right now. So of course, Battle of 5 Armies Quick Movies is out now. Then on Saturday, I will have my Minions talk, followed by Revenge of the Sith back on Monday. And then hopefully after that I'll have a Ghostbusters review ready. So anyway, let's start off with the good old Hobbit Battle of 5 Armies Quick Movies, in which I describe it as quick as possible. Go! Everyone's escaping because Smaug is attacking, and he burns down nearly all of Lake Town, and a load of refugees start sailing out of there. One of them, the Master, is actually killed by Smaug. However, Bard shows up and shoots a black arrow into Smaug's chest, killing him. However, now there's a load of refugees, a couple of dwarves, Tauriel and Legolas. Legolas and Tauriel go back to Thranduil, however Tauriel is refused because she left Thranduil. Legolas decides to go with Tauriel because Thranduil's mean, and they end up going to Gundabad, the Grey Orc base, where they notice a huge orc army preparing for war. Thorin's going a bit insane with all his gold, and he's kind of just standing there staring for it. However, there's one thing missing. The Arkenstone. It is then revealed that Bilbo has it, however he's not telling anyone. However, Thorin says he trusts Bilbo. But there's one problem coming across. Bard and his refugees are camping out in Dale and want riches from the mountain to be shared with the dwarves. However, Thorin ain't budging, and now they're gonna team up with Thranduil and his elven army to mess up the dwarves. Galadriel rescues Gandalf and Dol Guldur until the 9 Ringwraiths attack them and take out Gandalf. However, luckily, Saruman, Elrond and Radagast show up and kick some butt. In the end, they find out that Sauron is behind this and he gets banished to Mordor by Galadriel. The rest of them go home except Gandalf, who needs to head to the battlefield, like now. Gandalf arrives, however now Legolas and Tauriel are with Thranduil declaring war on the mountain, so are the men declaring war on the mountain, and now an army of dwarves have come along. A big battle is about to happen, however there's one thing that Bilbo can do, which is trade the Arkenstone. However, unfortunately Thorin doesn't take it too well and he's nearly killed, so he just arrives in Dale. Speaking of arriving in Dale, Gandalf's now here, and Dane the Ironfoot, Thorin's cousin with his huge dwarf army, is here, and so are the orcs, and a huge battle commences. A battle in Dale commences between the men, elves, Gandalf, and Bilbo. Unfortunately, in this battle, nearly all the men and elves are killed, and nearly all the dwarves are killed, considering selfish old Thorin is keeping himself locked in the mountain. However, Thorin has a change of heart and charges out in a rally with all the other dwarves. He then devises a plan with Keely, Feely, and Dwalin, which is to go up to the huge hill and take out Azog. Bilbo sees this and heads off. However, Thranduil's about to leave, then Legolas and Tauriel interfere. Thranduil still leaves anyway. That was useful, I guess. However, Tauriel and Legolas see the fight that's going on the cliff, and they join in. In the meantime, Gandalf calls in the Eagles, and they take out all the orcs, and the battle is essentially won. Well, except from on the cliff. As Feely is killed, then Keely gets into a fight with Bolg, who is at the very last second saved by Tauriel. However, it doesn't stop Bolg from killing Keely. Then Tauriel is knocked out until Legolas shows up and he has a big fight with Bolg. In the meantime, Bilbo shows up and him and Dwalin take out some of the goblin mercenaries until Bilbo is then knocked out. Great! What next? Well, as a matter of fact, Thorin now fights Azog and is nearly doomed until Legolas throws the sword Ocarist at Thorin, which he uses to fight Azog. In the meantime, Legolas destroys a bridge, stabs Bolg in the head, kicks him off, then after he gets stabbed in the head, takes a huge fall, he then gets crushed by a rock. OP death there. Then Legolas does Legolas things. In the meantime, Bayon and Radagast have now taken out the entire army with the Eagles. But that still leaves the fight between Thorin and Azog. Azog ends up beating Thorin in a fight, however Thorin sacrifices himself in order to take out Azog and kill him. Azog and Thorin both die, however Bilbo shows up to say goodbye to Thorin. Speaking of saying goodbye, Thorin unfortunately has to leave the dwarves, however Gandalf finds out about his ring thing. Whatever. Bilbo goes back to Bag End and tells a lot of people about his story. In the meantime, Gandalf does Gandalf things, and the dwarves do dwarf things, now ruling over the Lonely Mountain. And as for Bard, he's now king of Dale. So everyone lives happily ever after, except from Tauriel, who's a bit depressed, and now Legolas is told by his dad Thranduil to look for a certain ranger, who may or may not be named Aragorn. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to subscribe, like, and comment, and check out my previous quick movies on the other Hobbit films and Lord of the Rings to see where that ended up going. Anyway, you could also check out the rest of my channel, as you know my schedule is now certain. There's a couple of other things I want to point out. Go subscribe to my gaming channel, Mr. Chicken 167. Go check out my Twitter, Mr. Chicken/Adam. And of course, go and check out this channel. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. And I will see you guys later. Bye!